Hello and welcome to Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. Each week we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we continue to look at the movies featured on Disney Star as we took a look at the 1979 sci-fi classic Alien starring Sigourney Weaver. And if you are enjoying these videos, please do hit that subscribe button. That way you will never miss a single episode of the show. But for now, sit back and enjoy this Disney movie investigation. So like I said, today we are covering Alien, and this movie was released on May 25th, 1979. It was directed by Ridley Scott with a screenplay by Dan O'Bannon. The production company for this was Brandywine Productions, and it was distributed by 20th Century Fox. The budget was $11 million with a box office return of $106.3 million. In terms of the development, O'Bannon wrote the screenplay for Alien several years in between working on other projects. O'Bannon drew his inspiration from previous works of science fiction and horror movies that he remembered growing up. The script was pitched to several studios, calling it Jaws in Space, and Fox, however, was not confident in wanting to finance a science fiction film. However, after Star Wars being the massive success that it was, Fox's interest grew substantially. Ridley Scott was offered to direct the film based on the success of his first film, The Duelists, and filming took place in London over 14 sound stages, and over 200 technicians worked on creating both life-size and miniature versions of the spaceship Nostromo. Editing took place over 20 weeks to complete the specific look that Ridley Scott was after. So let's take a look at the cast. So we have Tom Skerritt, who plays Dallas, Sigourney Weaver, who plays Ripley, Veronica Cartwright, who plays Lambert, Harry Dean Stanton, who plays Brett, John Hurt, who plays Kane, Ian Holm, who plays Ash, and Helen Horton is the voice of Mother. In terms of the plot, in the distant future, the crew of the commercial spaceship Nostromo are on their way home when they pick up a distress call from a distant moon. The crew are under obligation to investigate, and the spaceship descends on the moon afterwards. After a rough landing, 3 crew members leave the spaceship to explore the area on the moon. At the same time, they discover a hive colony of some unknown creature. The ship's computer mother deciphers the message to be a warning, not a distress call. When one of the eggs are disturbed, the crew realize that they are not alone on the spaceship and they must deal with the deadly consequences. So this movie was massively successful at the time. This was another kind of Star Wars type sleeper hit. The movie won the 1980 Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. And in 2008, the film was ranked as the 7th best sci-fi genre movie by the American Film Institute. Several movies and video games have been influenced by Alien and parodied, such as Spaceballs, and Metroid the video game has been inspired directly by Alien. In 2002, the film entered the National Film Registry in the Library of Congress, and in 2019, students at North Bergen High School converted the film into a play, and the play got so much attention that Sigourney Weaver actually attended a performance to congratulate the cast and crew. Alan Dean Foster wrote novelizations for both adults and junior versions, and the magazine Heavy Metal created an illustrated graphic novel of the film. 2 behind-the-scenes books were created based on the success of the film: The Book of Aliens and Geiger's Alien, and also Alien, in terms of a Disney connection, was part of the Great Movie Ride as one of the scenes featuring the science fiction section. So would I recommend this movie? I think this is a sci-fi classic. I think the story is great, and it has a slow build to revealing the aliens. If this movie was made today, the alien would be kind of revealed within the first 2 minutes, and then you'd have a much higher body count. But I love the use of suspense, and that there is scenes with no underscoring and all you hear is silence and the breathing. I think this is a great example of using tension and drama within a film. Sigourney Weaver knocks it out of the park as she was able to convey both a feeling of isolation and desperation to escape. And then, again, for those of you that haven't seen this, this is a sci-fi classic, and it's a great use of using a simple story to tell simple storytelling techniques to create tension and a great way of building up the aliens. So there are several sequels to this. They're all featured on Disney Plus. I was gonna kind of loop them all into one big kind of alien thing or alien video, but unfortunately each one has their own unique story. So we're gonna cover them one at a time. So that's pretty much it for the original Alien, but we will cover aliens on a future video. So thank you so much for joining us here on Disney Movie Investigation. Please leave a comment what you think of the movie Alien. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Have you seen it? Especially the younger generation. A lot of people, I don't know, have seen it, but that's one of the great things about Disney Plus is you get to discover these older movies. So for our next video, we're going to keep going within the world of animation as we take a look at the Pixar Disney movie Onward. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you real soon.